teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Shaw. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Shaw. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's wide open. Look out.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's found some room at the 45. Powering through a tackle. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. And at first down, they go right back to him. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of his secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And it's good for a first down at 36.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. With the catch, it's Shaw. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Bearcats looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they put 6 more on the board. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Across the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
He's These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down coming up after that running play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Shaw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The Bearcats will have to kick it away on the punt out for the first time today. They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. Oh, he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looks right, lets it fly. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. Looks like the Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wrap down the middle. It's Johnson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
And the Bearcats will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that it's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The pass rush closing in. Finds his target. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, to put them on top now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense dominated the first half and helped them take the lead. Now, as we see the beginning of the second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
That sack makes it third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his target, and it's complete. Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. On the ground, it's Shaw. Picks up the pace, looking for more. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
What a great throw here by the quarterback. Timed it up perfectly. Waited for the receiver to come through on the slant, found the window, made the throw, and they pick up the first.
So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. But the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got third and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing between this quarterback and his group of receivers.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Catch made on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
All right, it's a completed pass, but not enough to get the ball into the end zone, so you got a fourth down, trailing by 3. To me, Chris, a real pivotal point in this game. Does the coach kick the field goal for the tie, or does he go for it to take the lead, potentially, by scoring the touchdown? Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully the last touchdown. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the return will be brought down. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Moffitt. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks like the Bearcats pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll run it with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for on that play call.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. This to deadlock the game during the final minute. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And here's the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. The late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 55-yard field goal attempt for the win. That time. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, couldn't quite grab it. Would have been an enormous play in OT here. Instead now, 3rd down for the offense.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on 1st down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. Now they'll set up 3rd some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.